Childhood. Childhood is a piggy bank full of memories. My piggy bank is same as yours. It has some good memories and some bad memories. Good ones make you happy, but bad memories make you stronger. My fellow Toastmaster and guest, let me take you back to the time when I was 10 years old. I was a big fan of Shah Rukh Khan. One of my friends gifted me a big poster of SRK on my birthday. I am very close to my grandmother, my mom, since my childhood. Back then, I also shared my room with her. So I came home, put the poster in front of my bed so that my eyes could see my Bazigar every time I woke up in the morning. First day, Ma was fine. But on the second day, she scolded me for pasting the poster near the wall. According to her, SRK's poster had the power of making her day bad. She called SRK Chuharba, which basically means a loafer in Bihari. And we had a terrible argument. For the time being, I won and the matter was closed, at least from my side. But on the second day, when I came back from the school, do you know what happened?
No.
There was a Hanumanji instead of SRK. I asked everyone in my family about my poster, but no one was aware of it. After investigating like Daya, I found that Ma had switched my poster. When I asked her why she did that to me, she simply replied to me, "You told me not to remove the poster, so I did not remove it. Technically, your poster is still there, but Hanumanji is above all." I cried a lot because I gave in to her will. When I was 13 years old, I had lots of toys, and because of them, I had friends. One day, my grandfather brought one bow and arrow for me. My best friend told me that he wanted to play with it, but was unable to find an object to shoot at. So, he told me to put an apple on my head. At first, I denied, but then he blackmailed me. He told me he stopped playing with me if I continue to deny him. So, I agreed, even though I was scared out of my wits. I put an apple on my head and stood in front of him. He took his shot, and the arrow went straight into my cheek. I returned home with the arrow still stuck in my cheek. My mom scolded me and slapped my other cheek for being a bull, always nodding my head to everything. But I was unable to explain to her that it was the love for my friend that made me give in. I cried a lot because I again gave in to someone else's will. I was so gullible in my childhood. That's why my father always worried about my future. But during my graduation, when I went to hostel, everything changed. Only for worst. I suffered a lot due to my nature. But then the things really started changing. Finally, I started analyzing what is good and bad for me. I remember an incident when I was in second year. As usual, cyclone came in Orissa. My college was declared closed without any prior notice. I informed my father, and he was so worried as to how would I manage to return home. But I managed everything by myself. The same girl who once convinced to put an apple on her head so that she could be a target convinced a TT to let her travel without a ticket. Chag life. My relative always told me that I would never achieve anything in my life because I was pampered by my parents and grandparents. But today, I am the only person in my family who is an engineer, an independent woman, and obviously an Infosys. So, at the end, I would like to end my speech by a quote of Jack Ma. Never give up. Today is hard. Tomorrow will be worst. But the day after tomorrow will be sunshine. Thank you.